And holy shit. Let's talk about the Supreme Court decisions. God damn it. Ay, 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 ay. Supreme Court rules.
Let's get right to NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams, who is live for us on this. Pete, what do we know?
Well, it was 14 years ago that the Supreme Court said that the Second Amendment does provide an individual right to have a gun, but they said it was at home for self-defense. And ever since then, the court has declined to answer the question, well, what about the part of the Second Amendment that says keep and bear arms? What about guns in public? And today, the Supreme Court has answered that question by a vote of 6-3 in an opinion written by Justice Clarence Thomas, saying that the Second Amendment does provide a right to have a gun outside the home. Now, the law in question in New York said there's no right to carry a gun openly in New York, but to get a concealed carry permit, a person had to go to the county sheriff and show some special need, something beyond just a general desire for self-defense. And today, the Supreme Court said that's unconstitutional. That puts a limit on the right to have a gun. So the Supreme Court says...
Dude, that's insane, brother. What do you mean? Like, that's crazy that, like, they're like, no, you have to. Like, you need to allow people to be able to get a gun. Like, that's so psychotic, dude. America is fucking insane. I cannot comprehend it. I'm sorry. I can't, like, there's just no way to understand this other than just, like, pure mania. Very glad I don't live somewhere like China or Cuba and instead live in a country founded on democracy where most laws are decided by a council of unelected wizards doing seances to ask the ghost of Thomas Jefferson what he thinks. Norms perverts lose their damn minds when you point out all the myriad of ways our country's entire foundation is basically a beta test. But it's true, and you should say it. Good take. From Elliot ETC. This is unconventional, but has anyone considered fuck the Constitution? Bro, I'm literally the Mr. Fuck the Constitution. I will put my dick in that fucking book, dude. I will get paper cuts on my penis from fucking the Constitution. I do not care. Fuck the Constitution. I wipe my ass with that shit. Fuck the Constitution. I can't get over this. Call me Mr. Fuck the Constitution, okay? Why are you guys throwing huzz up, bro? It's like fucking, it's old, okay? Very, very old.
Number one, states cannot put these special restrictions on getting a gun for a concealed carry permit. Now, this decision obviously will have an immediate effect in New York, and it'll also affect the 7 other states that have similar laws: California, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Maryland, Massachusetts, and New Jersey.
Fuck yeah.
But the opinion also says that states can restrict areas, sensitive places is what the opinion says.
Why? Why can there be gun-free zones like schools and hospitals, dude? Well, the Constitution says I have to have a gun on me at every given moment. I have to have a gun on me anywhere I want to go. Fuck you, dude. I should be able to bring grenade launchers onto planes. I should be able to bring a rocket-propelled grenade, okay, and an RPG into the hospital. I should be able to solve conflicts with my teachers by shooting them if I want to. This is America, not communist China. Just fuck it. YOLO. Let it all out, dude. Bring your fucking AR-15. Bring a Glock switch. Get a Glock. Purchase a Glock switch on the internet. Definitely not an ATF honey trap website. Put the Glock switch on and start spraying and praying anytime you have an altercation. Fuck it. YOLO, dude. PvP unlocked. I don't get it. The Constitution tells me I can have a Glock with a switch on it. Okay? I should be able to use a Glock like an automatic weapon. A handheld, automatic, single-hand automatic weapon. What the fuck? I should be able to bring a javelin to the drive-thru. And if someone pisses me off, I should be able to use that javelin. It's America. That's what the Constitution said. Why? Why are you making schools into a soft target? Why can't I, honest to God, a goddamn American, okay, go out, purchase a weapon easily at a fucking gun show in one of these red states, okay, and then fly to Maryland or wherever the fuck these Supreme Court justices live and sit outside their front yard with an AR-15? Why can't I do that? There's a guy that literally just got arrested. What the fuck? He was just protecting the Supreme Court justices, dude. I don't understand. That's so crazy to me that like they just don't want, the Supreme Court justices don't want schools to be protected in New York.
Says where guns can be off limits. But this is a very important ruling for Second Amendment rights, the second big Second Amendment ruling in our history. This answers the questions, what about guns outside the home? And we'll have to wait and see in future cases how this will restrict the ability of states to enact gun control, to try to keep guns out of sensitive places or restrict the possession of guns in public places outside the home.
That issue of sensitive places, Pete, had come up during oral arguments. No, the suggestion that perhaps on mass transit, like in subways or on university campuses, this could be something that states will want to take more action on.
Well, the paradigm question during the oral argument was, what about Times Square? Aren't there certain places where guns should be off limits, where cities should be concerned about security? But the subway question actually went the other way, because Justice Alito, one of the members of the majority here, said, what about somebody who works late at night and rides the subway and goes home in a high crime area? Shouldn't they be able to carry guns as well?
Dude, they're literally saying PvP zone. Like, New York is a PvP zone. Yo, the worst part about it is that none of these cocksuckers are ever going to be around a fucking dude that is armed, okay? That's the worst part. Like, you live in a fucking nice little gated neighborhood with fucking 24/7 paid for by the Congress protection, okay? The only people around you with guns are trained people that are there to protect you 24/7. You motherfuckers don't have to sit in the subway with some psychopath with a fucking gun on his holster, okay? What the fuck is this? I hate this shit, dude. I hate it so fucking much. Oh yeah, dude, totally. People are gonna defend themselves with a fucking with a 9, dude. Straight up. Yeah, but it is a sensitive area when outside of their houses are a fucking sensitive area, dude. Nice.
Pete, you also answered another key question here, which is how broadly this decision is written, because there are at least half a dozen other states that would, in theory, be immediately impacted. It sounds like that will be the case, that these other states may need to take action to handle what laws they have in place. I know that the New York governor has said that she is prepared to take further action and to push back on this in any way that she can.
Well, I think one of the follow-on cases will be, what does the court mean by sensitive places? And our understanding is that the court doesn't say much about that. It doesn't define that much. And that may be where the action is on these, on going forward on gun control, is where can states say guns are not allowed? Certainly you would think schools, churches, but what about how are sensitive places described? Any place?
Yeah, Supreme Court justice homes, outside of Supreme Court justice homes, that's a sensitive zone, right? They can't have a gun there. You can't have a gun there. God forbid, dude. You can't open carry. You can't constitutional carry outside of a Supreme Court justice's home. You go to fucking jail. Or if you're lucky, you go to jail. If you're not lucky, they shoot you. The security that we paid for this past month with taxpayer dollars is going to shoot you. Why? He was just trying to protect the Supreme Court justice. Libertarian fascism with American characteristics. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah. What are the sensitive zones? Can I fucking constitutionally carry an AR-15 directly into the fucking, I guess I can carry it to the train station. I can carry it on the fucking subway. Can I carry it onto a plane? Why not? Also, yeah, notice how quickly states' rights fell apart. States' rights is only applicable or appropriate when it comes to abortion. But don't worry. Once they solidify that abortion is actually murder, if they pound it hard enough into the fucking minds of psychopaths, they'll turn around and act like abortion is literally murder, and therefore no more states' rights for California to be able to actually, protect the women's bodily autonomy. There's no states' rights. Okay? There's never been states' rights. It's just something that reactionary fascists use to justify their psychotic fucking legislative agenda. States' rights only when it comes to, allowing states to fucking punish women for having an abortion. Or states' rights when it comes to owning slaves. Oof.
People gather, any crowded places. I mean, many people who advocate less restrictions on guns say those are the very places where guns are needed for self-defense.
Incredible. Doesn't end.